If you watch China's state media, it's hard to miss a common theme in their current COVID-19 coverage.
中国政府决定向塞尔维亚派遣抗疫医疗专家组。
目前的专家组已经抵达柬埔寨首都金边。
12名医疗专家飞抵米兰。
Despite the suicide, deaths, and starvation that's still going on in Wuhan, China, the authorities are spending money to ramp up aid to foreign countries and touting the importance of cooperating with China. But some are warning that the free lunch from the Chinese Communist Party may not be so easy to swallow.
Where the situation is
Josep Borrell is a high representative from the European Union. In a recent bulletin, he wrote to his colleagues in the bloc that Western leaders should stay alert. He said through Spain and the politics of generosity, Beijing might be seeking international influence. A China affairs commentator said this is a trick commonly used by the communist regime.
First, they beat you and break your leg, and then they kindly offer you a walking stick. Now people are talking about how helpful the CCP stick is. It works so well. It has so many functions. But if the CCP didn't break your leg in the first place, if it didn't create the crisis, you wouldn't even need this walking stick.
The Chinese regime silenced whistleblowers and cracked down on journalists to cover up the outbreak. It also hid that the virus is contagious among humans, allowing it to spread in China and globally. As of Thursday, nearly 430,000 people outside of China have contracted the disease. After China's outbreak reportedly eased up, the regime launched a campaign to shift the blame to US and Italy. Experts, state media, Chinese ambassador, and foreign ministry spokesmen all joined the campaign. Tang said in discrediting the US and Europe, the CCP has bigger plans.
If the CCP succeeds in pushing their narrative, not only are they not responsible for their crimes, somehow the CCP became the hero that saved the world.
One narrative China has been pushing during the pandemic is its superior political system compared with Western democracy. Some say that narrative has penetrated into Western media. In a recent interview on Epoch Times American Thought Leaders, China Affairs journalist Maura Moynihan voiced her concern.
It was very alarming to see on NBC News an anchor had a guest, an American woman, who was praising the Chinese Communist Party for their tremendous control and how they're doing so much better than America.
A previous undercover investigation by NTD found that a funeral home in Wuhan was reporting only about 6% of death from COVID-19, suggesting the real death toll in China could be dozens of times more. Tang said the Chinese regime has politicized the pandemic to achieve its goal, convincing the world that China's system is the better alternative.
It's trying to replace the U.S. to become the world leader, and then export its totalitarian way of governing, the kind of digital totalitarianism that we are looking at right now in China. The CCP is trying to export and expand it to international society. Its ambition is basically to govern the entire world.
But he said what we are seeing today is the same as what happened with SARS, another pandemic caused by a deliberate cover-up from an oppressive regime, and people should rethink whether the regime should be trusted if they want to prevent another pandemic. Penny Zhou, NTD News.